What's up, guys? It's Tom, the average tech guy here. We're gonna do another video. Today we're gonna do a speed comparison of last year's powerhouse, the LG V20 versus the brand new powerhouse Samsung Galaxy Note 8. And as you can guess, I'm sure the Galaxy Note 8 is probably gonna be significantly faster. But it's good to see how quick the LG V20 can keep up, and being last year's flagship and top specs from last year, it's still worth a good buy. People that don't want to put the money into these brand new phones, last year's flagships still are unbelievably fast in the real world. And today we're going to see how quick it compares to the brand new flagship with Samsung Galaxy Note 8. A little bit about the specs. The Galaxy Note 8, 6.3-inch screen, 18.9 aspect ratio, quad HD screen, dual rear cameras, 12 megapixels. We have a telephoto lens and a regular wide-angle lens. Runs on the Snapdragon 835, 6 gigabytes of RAM, the Adreno 540 GPU, 3300 megahertz battery, 64 gig of RAM, onboard memory. The LG V20 came out last year, September 2016. It's got a 5.7-inch quad HD display. It's an IPS, not an AMOLED. It's got cameras, dual cameras, 16 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel wide angle, and that's a real wide angle, not Samsung's version of a wide angle. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 820, 32 megahertz battery, which is removable, which was one of my favorite features of last year. And they both run on Android Nougat, and that also has the Adreno 530 GPU from last year. So obviously updated specs with the Note 8, and we're gonna see how well they compare to each other. Both nice phones, pretty similar in size. This is a 5.7, this is a 6.3. A tad skinnier. Take the cases off so you can get a better view. You gotta keep a case on these phones. Actually just cracked my screen, if you can tell, a couple days ago, and it dropped on its back in a Spigen rugged armor case. And this phone itself is already supposed to be military grade, dropped specs and all that, and I was surprised to see it have that issue. Running on Wi-Fi, nothing running on that. All the apps closed on that. So this should be a pretty fair comparison. Oh, now we have an app running. Clear that out. Clear that out again. Open our folders. Let's bring up the brightness on this one. It's really not all that bright for some reason. And there we go. Pretty similar. These are running the Nova launcher. Everything's running the same on these, besides the different specs. And these are all real world stuff that I use all the time. These are not going to be running games and stuff like that. I don't play games, so for me, it's not worth it to run games. Trying to keep the screen open. This thing dies out. All right, we're going to start out with, if you do reviews and on food, restaurants, or wherever, Yelp. So 1, 2, 3. Surprisingly, V20 wins on that one. Go back to that. Android Authority, great for all my news on Android. And Galaxy Note 8 wins on that one. Open up the camera. And this one, and I think the Note 8 is going to be a lot quicker. That's one thing that I had a problem with my LG V20 was lag and open the cameras, switching between cameras, things like that. And wow, that was actually really quick. Very surprising. You remember, that's a year old, this phone. It's had a lot of crap put on it, a lot of apps, a lot of, just stuff that damages the phone after a while and makes it bog down. Plus you get the LG UI. But you know what? It's still pretty snappy. Here we go with eBay. And this is, wow, LG V20. Very surprising. I had done a little bit of a test on my own, and it wasn't this quick. Gallery opened up a little bit quicker on the Note 8. Uber driver. I do a little Uber driving here in Boston. It's actually good extra money. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll give you a referral link. You can make up to $1,000 in your first 50 rides. This one actually loads up different colors. Strange. Galaxy Note 8 loads up quicker. Go to YouTube. Everybody loves a little YouTube. That was pretty close also. You tell the difference in the screens though. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the screen is so much nicer on the Galaxy Note 8. The other one's just so kind of like washed out, dull looking. This is just so vibrant. Pocket Now, another great Android and technology news and iPhones, whatever you need. Pocket Now has it. Videos every day. They're great. Galaxy Note 8, loaded that one up quicker. Now we're going to go to Slick Deals. I don't know if you guys use that, but that is a great app for learning all the new deals. People post deals that they find and deals that you wouldn't find through online retailers and stuff like that. People find clearance, they'll post it with links to find it. It's a great app. And Slick Deals loads up quicker. So now you can see it's starting to lag down a little bit. I'm going to do the Play Store next. Like lightning on the Note 8. I'm going to need a second to warm up. The Score. I use this for all my sports stuff. This is great for NFL. I'm a huge NFL guy, so that's where I get most of my stuff. And as you can see, it pops up NFL on that. And this is all in the news. I'm going to go MMA news. Big MMA guy. I'm a Conor McGregor fan. You guys probably don't like him. He's a brash, loudmouth Irish guy, but you know what? I'm a big fan of him, and I think he put up a good fight against Mayweather. Obviously, the greatest boxer of his era. But a lot of people say Mayweather just gave it to him. Anyways, let's get into it. Lg V20 still loading. Falling behind. Let's go to the next one. NBC News. I think this is a good one. Get all your news, anything you need to find out, right there. I kind of did like a little glitch there. The Note 8 was loaded, and then it kind of glitched out for a second. And then this is the maps. The maps picks up a little quicker there. Actually, a lot quicker on the Galaxy Note 8. So now we'll shoot back through them and see which ones stayed open. Yelp's already loaded. That one had to reload, it looked like. This is where Android Authority pop back up. The camera. Galaxy Note 8. Want to give me some issues there, I guess. The eBay. Looked like they both had to load back that one. Gallery. That was loaded back up quick. Uber driver. Loaded right back up. YouTube. Lg V20 had to reload it. As you can see, the trend. Go back to Pocket Now. Well, that one actually stayed open. For the Lg V20, I'm very surprised in that. Because they had already canceled out. That one might have loaded up again. Play Store. Pretty quick. One thing about the LG, I thought they had really good optimization last year on the V20. And right now, it's, you know, in the real world, these little seconds, you're really not going to notice too much. Let's go. We just did that one again. I'm going to see if it would cancel it out. Didn't. Memory news. I went right to an ad, but I think that one was loaded up. I actually got better optimization than the Samsung Galaxy S8. My S8, after a couple apps, it has to refresh all of them. So it's very surprising. What else do we got on here we can load up? You can run the benchmarks. We're not going to do that. Everybody knows what the benchmarks are. I'm sure mine's running a little bit differently now that it's been running for a year. Maybe I'll add that in at the end of the video if you guys want to see it. That's pretty much it for the speed test. I know that's apps that I use daily. I know a lot of guys play games. I don't play games on my phone, so I'm not going to put it on my video. This is the stuff that I go through, real world stuff every day. So that's the speed test. And you know what? The LG V20 kept up and actually beat the Note 8 in quite a few things. Not saying much. When you use both phones, believe me, I've been bouncing back between them just to see. I like to touch base on my old phones, and the V20 just lags a lot more. You can just see it. It's got hiccups and stuff like that. The Note 8 is super smooth. I haven't had any issues with it. I've had about a week and a half now. But yeah, I just did a review, but I'm going to actually do another updated review in a couple weeks. I got my review of the S8 coming out and a couple cases and stuff like that. But I just want to do the last year's powerhouse, the LG V20, against this year's powerhouse. And you know what? The LG V20 held its own. The V30's coming out soon, and then we'll match them up again. But until then, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. And wait, I got more videos coming up. It's Tom the Average Tech Guy. I'll catch you guys on the next one.